Well, I might have gone a-fishing.
Might have gone fishing.
I got to thinking it over.
Thinking it over.
That road to the river.
Ooh, it's a mighty long way.
It's a mighty long way. It must be the season.
Must be the season.
No rhyme or no reason.
No rhyme or no reason.
Just taking it easy.
Ooh, it's his lazy day.
It's my lazy day. Just you never mind calling.
Never mind calling.
For I ain't a-comin'.
He ain't a-comin'.
Just get you on by me.
Ooh, stay out of his way.
Stay out of my way. Just a little deep thinking.
Little deep thinking.
Would drive me to drinking.
Drive him to drinking.
Just a taking it easy.
Ooh, it's his lazy day.
It's my lazy day. I'm a-finding it easy.
Finding it easy.
To mind my own business.
To mind his own business.
I'm a-keeping my nose out.
Ooh, of everyone's way.
Of everyone's way. I ain't a-taking no orders.
Taking no order.
Ain't a-hiring no people.
Hiring no people.
Just a-taking it easy.
Ooh, it's his lazy day.
It's my lazy day. Ain't giving advice.
Giving advice.
Ain't dating no women.
Ooh, ain't you wanting to play?
I ain't a-wanting to play. I'm just a-gonna look stupid.
Gonna look stupid.
Don't wanna meet Cupid.
Don't wanna meet Cupid.
Just taking it easy. It's my lazy day. Do you want my love, dear? Do you want my heart? Can I call you darling while we are apart? Will you dream of me, dear, like true lovers do? Say that you will miss me like I'm missing you. When we said goodbye, dear, I saw the teardrops start. Do you want my love, dear? Do you want my heart? Does it mean you love me? Does it mean you care? Does it mean you miss me while I'm over there?
Take this little picture, keep it by your side. Say a prayer for me, dear, in faith and hope abide. Then when you return, dear, never must we part. Do you want my love?
Hang your three-cornered saddle on the clothesline. Take the tin pan Stetson from your head. Tie your faithful little pony to the haltree. Broomstick Buckaroo, it's time for bed. Oh, the Sandman foreman's on the range now, and he's a-wantin' you there, sleepyhead. Tie your kite string lasso to the bedpost. For Broomstick Buckaroo, it's time for bed. All the outlaws and the Indians are hiding. Thousands fell on the living room floor. Bang, bang. You can pick up your battles in the morning. Bite the dust when your wooden six-gun roars. Old Hoppy, snuggle down by a make-believe campfire with the wallpaper sky overhead. Dream of 3 long years in the saddle. Skedaddle, Broomstick Buckaroo, it's time for bed. Now hang that three-cornered saddle on the clothesline. Take that tin pan Stetson from your head. Tie that faithful little pony to the haltree. Broomstick Buckaroo, it's time for bed. Now that old Sandman foreman's on the range now, and he's a-lookin' just for you, sleepyhead. Tie your kite string lasso to the bedpost. Broomstick Buckaroo, it's time for bed. Now your daddy's riding herd on cardboard cattle. You're the last little doggie in the hay. Your mother's in the cookhouse planning breakfast. Oh, what a wonderful game you've had today. It's time to snuggle down by a make-believe campfire with the wallpaper sky overhead. Dream of 3 long years in the saddle. Skedaddle, Broomstick Buckaroo, it's time for bed. Everything'd be free if they'd leave it to me. If I was the boss of the town, I wouldn't have any jail, soda pop of the pail. If I was the boss of the town, all the rustlers would feel it's just no fun to steal, so no villains could ever be found. Just to sleep, eat, and play would be the style of the day if I was the boss of the town. With candy on the lamppost, bananas on the trees, strawberry sarsaparilla, every bit of it free. All the chairs would be soft, doing work, that's all off. If I were the boss of the town, taking life as it comes, hunting nothing but fun. If I were the boss of the town, lots of guitar picking too, boy. That's what we'd have around there. Just nothing but music, everything free. Yeah, right on the merry-go-round. Wouldn't charge nobody nothing, huh? That's right, everything would be free if you'd leave it to me. If I were the boss of the town, yeah, we wouldn't have any jail and soda pop for the pail. If I were the boss of the town, all the rustlers would feel just no fun to steal, so no villains could ever be found. Just to sleep, eat, and play, that'd be the style of the day if I were the boss of the town. And listen to this, boy. Candy on the lamppost, bananas on the trees, strawberry sarsaparilla, every bit of it free. All the chairs would be soft, doing work, that's all off. If I were the boss of the town, vote for me, taking life as it comes, hunting nothing but fun. If I were the boss of the town, if I were the boss of the town. On the streets of the village stood Cecil, with dark glasses and a cup in his hand. With a look both pathetic and eager, he cried, "Won't you help a poor man?" His clothes were all tattered and ragged, and his world was as dark as the night. But just let a pretty girl go by him, and old Cecil could see her all right. Oh, Cecil could see what he wanted to see, and be where he wanted to be, till the constable heard Cecil whistle. Now Cecil no longer is free, is free. Now Cecil no longer is free. Once Cecil strolled out through a pasture, and there laid a rope long and strong. Said Cecil, "My goodness, how dandy! Oh, well, I'll just take this fine rope along." Poor Cecil, his eyesight was awful. He just didn't see it somehow, or he'd never have taken that fine rope if he'd known it was tied to a cow. Oh, Cecil could see what he wanted to see, and be where he wanted to be, till the constable heard Cecil whistle. Now Cecil no longer is free, is free. Now Cecil no longer is free. Once Cecil went out to a ball game with a bottle of pop in his hand. 2 hot dogs were stuffed in his pockets. He had a jackknife, a cushion, and a fan. He stole a big box from the grocer. Then he heard someone holler, "Play ball! Play ball!" Then Cecil cussed out the poor umpire through a hole he had carved in the wall. Oh, Cecil could see what he wanted to see, and be where he wanted to be, till the constable heard Cecil whistle. Now Cecil no longer is free, is free. Now Cecil no longer is free. That's all, brother, huh? Here we go. Now I'm the kind of feller that just loves his sleep. I do my snoring long and deep, and I get in my fanciest dozing about 4:30. Now some hungry skunk invented a rig. It stands on a dresser and dances a jig, and rings a little bell till my feet hits that icy floor. Now I can be dreaming about anything. Once got as far as buying a ring. What happened from then on? Well, now who can tell? I tell you, I never miss. I can be that far from a juicy kiss, and that ornery thing will fairly bust the bell. Oh, that's all, brother, yes, that's all. It's time to hit the deck, you hear me call. Last night you set the alarm. Now get up or I'll bust your arm. That's all, brother, that's all. Now I'm a-walking down the avenue, a window gawking like people do. I sees a sign that says free excursion train. At 6 a.m. she's due to arrive, so I sets the alarm for 4:45 and spent the evening in a friendly poker game. Well, I turns in early, started counting sheep, counted a dozen, then I went to sleep, thinking about this free trip all the time. Now all at once I opens my face, the morning sun's all over the place, and that pesky rig says 25 minutes to 9. Whoa, that's all, brother, yes, that's all. I tried to wake you up, I tried to call, but you're the stupid mug that forgot to pull the plug. That's all, brother, that's all. My, but the sun is bright, it's so nice and warm today, and not a ripple in the little brook. Well, I can't get a fish to bite, they're looking the other way. They're either not so crazy or just too lazy to look. Oh, come a little closer and you'll see, yes, you shall see. Catfish, take a look at that worm. Now try a little nibble and you'll be up here with me. Catfish, take a look at that worm. Now who do you think you are? You're not a trout or fancy bass. That worm knows you're a lowbrow when you're swimming slowly past. Now just a little eensy taste and see, as you shall see. Oh, catfish, take a look at that worm. Now sneak right up and grab it, then just keep it if you can. Catfish, what's the matter with that worm? Go on and look at it, lumphead. Amble up and stab it and I'll show you to the pan. Catfish, please, go on, look at that worm there. Oh, why do you stay so far away? Just watch that morsel squirm. I'm a-serving you the best of bait, the caviar of worms. Make your meal of meat, and you will be and also swam. Oh, catfish, take a look at that worm. You're not a rainbow catfish. Take a look at that worm. You're not a bluegill catfish. Take a look at that worm. It's getting late now. Catfish, get a load of that worm. Way up in the peaks of the Swiss Alps, they say, lived an alpine yodeler and his son. The old man would sit on a rock in the shade. On a weird instrument he would strum. He was a-trying to teach his fat boy how to sing and to yodel like all the Swiss do. The boy would watch closely while the old man would sing, especially the yodel-lady-hoo. Lee-lady-lady-day, ha-lee-lo-lady-day, ha-la-dee-hoo, ha-la-dee-hoo, ha-lee-lady-lady-day, oh-lee-lady-lady-day, ha-la-dee-hoo. But try as he would, the fat boy couldn't sing, and the instrument just wouldn't play. His father would cry and his life was made sad, but he never gave up, so they say. He could play the chords right on just one little song, but his father, his yodeling say, woo-hoo. He yodeled it backwards, he couldn't sing high, especially the old lady who. Holy lady, lady, holy lady, lady, hele weed wo, hele weed wo. Holy lady, lady, holy lady, lady, hele weed wo, de wo. Holy lady, lady, holy lady, lady, hele weed wo. Holy lady, lady, holy lady, lady, hele weed wo. Well, I dreamed I rode to heaven. I was sitting on a bale of hay. I got off on the wrong road, and I could hear old Satan say, just come on in, Frog. Just come on in, boy. 'Cause we've got a special place picked out for you. And as you sow, so shall you reap. For the comers here are many, the leavers few. Now my wife and I, we parted, and she makes me pay and pay. And every time I get behind, I can hear that jailer say, just come on in, just come on in. For we've got a special place picked out for you, Dungeon 4. And as you sow, so shall you reap. For the comers here are many, leavers few. Was on a schooner, and the whale was in the sea. The whale said, listen, Mr. Jonah, I would have lunch with thee. Just come on in, just come on in, for we've got a special place picked out for you. And as you sow, so shall you reap. For the comers here are many, leavers few. Sing it again, boy. Just come on in, just come on in. For we've got a special place picked out for you. And as you sow, so shall you reap. For the comers here are many, leavers few. packing my duds and breaking my camp, chasing my burro to load that old scamp. At a getting and a going, I swear I'm the champ. I got ramblin' blood in my veins. Well, I guess I'm plumb stubborn and set in my ways, but I just can't stay put more than 2 or 3 days. Gotta be on the move, new horizons to gaze. I got ramblin' blood in my veins. With my face to the sun and my hat on the cantle, I'll sing as I jostle along. I'll sway back and forth like the clock on the mantle, singing a cowpuncher's song. Some say I won't settle, some say that I will. I suppose that someday, well, I might have my fill. Right now I keep wondering what's over the hill. I got ramblin' blood in my veins. Like the geese in the autumn, I'm a-taking to wing. With my whole get-together, I ain't a-leaving a thing. Don't care where I'm a-going, I'm a-having my fling. I got ramblin' blood in my veins. I know the old horse thinks I'm kin to a loon, and he hopes that I'll fold up and quit pretty soon. But that ain't the words that's a-fittin' my tune. I got ramblin' blood in my veins. I'll whip out a tune on my battered guitar as I sing and jostle along. I'll follow the moon and I'll wish for the stars while I'm yodeling a wanderer's song. I can breathe the night air and be glad that I'm free, glad I'm being right now where I'm a-wanting to be. Glad I ain't someone else, just content to be me with that ramblin' blood in my veins. Break that up here. You know, Mama don't allow that around here. No, sir. Oh, Mama don't allow no music played in here. She don't allow no music played in here. You hear that? Well, we don't care what Mama don't allow, huh? Play the music anyhow. But Mama don't allow no music played in here. Oh, Mama don't allow no mandolin playing in here. She don't allow no mandolin playing in here. But he don't care what Mama don't allow, he'll play that mandolin anyhow, though my Mama don't allow no mandolins in here. Why, that's awful. Mama wouldn't like that a bit. She'd come in here and overhaul him. Oh, Mama don't allow no guitar playing in here, Roy. She don't allow no guitar playing in here. Now stop it. He don't care what Mama don't allow. He'll play that music anyhow. So my Mama don't allow no guitar playing in here. Look out now. Oh, green hornet. Yeah. Green hornet. That's the green hornet. I mean, he's a buzzing, ain't he? Hey, fellas. My Mama don't allow no rhythm guitars in here. Those mandolins and guitars together are out. Oh, Mama don't allow no music. She don't allow that music. My Mama don't allow no music in here. Watch out now, fellas. Wait till your pa comes home. Hanging my head ain't because somebody's dead. It's them old-fashioned deep froggy blues, yeah. It's golden tears run down my face, crying out loud ain't no disgrace with those old-fashioned deep froggy blues. I got the blues, 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 those old-fashioned froggy blues. My heart, like my voice, is mighty low, yeah, with those blues, 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 those old-fashioned froggy blues. Ain't no place a lonesome soul like me can go. All the news I get is bad, all my sweet songs now are sad. I sing old-fashioned deep froggy blues, and the lower I can sing seems to brighten everything but those old-fashioned deep froggy blues. I got the blues, blues, like my voice is mighty low. With those blues, 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 those old-fashioned froggy blues. Ain't no place a lonesome soul like me can go. I used to smile at everything, now I only want to sing those old-fashioned deep froggy blues. When I sing way down low, that's the only way you know I got those old-fashioned deep froggy blues. I got the blues, 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 those old-fashioned froggy blues. My heart, like my voice, is mighty low. With those blues, 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 those old-fashioned froggy blues. Ain't no place a lonesome soul like me can go. There's a maiden in our city that is cute and sweet and pretty. She's a salesgirl at the local 5 and 10. Now folks will think it's funny, 'cause they know I ain't got no money. When she asks me what I want, I blush and grin. Oh, I don't want nothing, I'm just looking. I guess there ain't a thing I need today. If only she knew why I heave a little sigh when they close that store and go away. Well, one day I found $1. I felt so good I just had to holler. I ran down to her store to spend the day. Well, I tried on ties and collars, but I couldn't find the dollar. She asked me which, and I was forced to say, oh, I don't want nothing, I'm just a-looking. I guess there ain't a thing I need today. If only she knew why I hang my head and sigh when they close the store and go away. I married her one noon. I bought the store for her in June. Tomorrow the mortgage payment's overdue. Think of me out in the park, reading want ads after dark. I'm looking for a job that I can do. Yeah, you know, old frog, I don't want nothing, I'm just looking. I guess there ain't a thing I need today. No, if only she knew why I hang my head and sigh when they closed up the store and went away. All the time I thought that love had missed me, but one time a certain party kissed me. Now at no time is there any doubt about sometime making her mine. Oh, it's high time I went to see her pappy. It's my time to make his daughter happy. At no time is there any doubt about sometime making her mine. And if she chooses to be a June bride, well, that's just swell with me. Spring, summer, fall, just any time at all. Gee, I'd like to find her on my Christmas tree. Oh, anytime she wants to call me daddy, that's the time she's gonna find me ready for it. No time is there any doubt about sometime calling her mine. Hey, gang, come here a minute. You know, I just had an idea. This is such a new song. How's about you take high, ooh, and Gene, you take low, ooh, something like that, and sing it with me, huh? All right, here we go. All the time I thought that love had missed me, but one time a certain party kissed me. Now at no time is there any doubt about sometime making her mine. It's high time I went to see her pappy. It's my time to make his daughter happy. At no time is there any doubt about sometime making her mine. And if she chooses to be a June bride, that's just swell with me. Spring, summer, fall, just any time at all. Gee, I'd like to find her on my Christmas tree. For anytime she wants to call me daddy, that's the time she's gonna find me ready for it. No time is there any doubt about sometime calling her mine. Three hermits once lived in a mountain so high, and each had a hill of his own, with a rickety shack and a barn in the back. Each lived with his goats all alone. Comes dark of the moon, each packs up a poke and heads for the valley below. All day by the fire they'd say not a word, then back to the hills they would go. Three hermits there were, three hermits there came, each year to the valley below. With scarcely a word they'd sit there all day, then back to the hills they would go. Then back to the hills they would go. One year they came down and our hermit did say, I saw a white horse on the plain. So then nobody spoke for the rest of the day. They packed up and went home again. The next year a hermit disputed the first. I saw the same horse, it was black. But nobody answered, they just sat and glared. That night they rode back to their shack. Three hermits there were, three hermits there came, each year to the valley below. With scarcely a word they'd sit there all day, then back to the hills they would go. Then back to the hills they would go. The third year came round, they met by the fire, and all through the day they just sat, till the third hermit rose to his feet with a scream, this argument's driving me bat. He ran to his horse in a hair-pulling rage. He pointed his finger and then, in a voice full of anger, he shouted, you cads don't speak to me ever again. Three hermits there were, three hermits there came, each year to the valley below. With scarcely a word they'd sit there all day, then back to the hills they would go. Then back to the hills they would go. Oh, she sits on her veranda with a mouth harp in her hand. She plays the lonesome music while she's pining for her man. She plays the swamp woman. Swamp woman. She plays the swamp woman blues. She's the sweetheart of the bayou. Her friends all heard her say her heart done broke in pieces when that man he went away. She plays the swamp woman. Swamp woman. She plays the swamp woman blues. Now he was the meanest human, and he beat her over the head. But do you think she's sorry to know that rascal's dead? She plays the swamp woman. Swamp woman. She plays the swamp woman blues. I'll go sit on her veranda with my fancy trappings on. Lonesome mama, look me over, you'll be glad that rascal's gone. So play those swamp woman, swamp woman. So play the swamp woman blues. So play the swamp woman. Swamp woman. So play the swamp woman blues. Now if he's a sitting up there in heaven with his gold harp on his knee, he's a telling you, mama, that Smiley's a better man than me. She plays the swamp woman. Swamp woman. She plays the swamp woman blues. Now clear the way, my brother. See us standing in the door. We're gonna do the double shuffle. Throw some sand on the floor. Then play the